Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Everybody hates Juanito. Juanito, look at that number. Look at that number right there. Almost $19,000. Retro Bro is crushing it. This is all a tribute to hard work and dedication. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter how you've done things in the past. Once you stop and you start doing things and develop a process that's successful, you can repeat success. Here's another project that's going to be successful and fully funded by the Retro Bro. And right now, Juanito can't even get a glass of water. 600 years of experience. And look at this number. Wow. Retro Pro is crushing it with its ethos games. Let me tell you guys, I thought he was going to have success. I didn't think he was going to have this much success. But, it's a testament to doing things, the right way. Let me grab my game here. He delivered on this one, let me tell you. And I always go big. I always go big, right? I did the same thing for this game, because I was impressed with the first product. And, yeah, man, in full disclosure, I'm friendly with the Retro Bro, and it's all due to his hard work and dedication. We started on opposite ends of the Amico back in the day, and look at where he's at now. You can always outwork any situation. I'm a workaholic, and I respect work more than anything else, right? Hard work and dedication, will get you out of hell 1 inch at a time. And let me tell you, look at the success that these projects have had. Retro Bro alone has generated more money than the junk that Juanito produces. A man that's been involved with, all kinds of things, 600 years of experience, has Phil and Tommy behind him, two legends in the video game industry. He can't do squat, right? He can't even put. There's no more Amico forever. The Sprint just crushed. He has no credibility, guys, and well deserved. Well deserved. He took the money. He reminds me of those, those players, whether it's football or basketball, that takes the money, right? Wants to take always the highest amount of money to play, and doesn't leave anything for the rest of the team. And he took the checks, man. He took the checks. He took care of the family. He did all that stuff. And now he has no credibility, even with his biggest supporters. Even with his biggest supporters, he's lost the credibility because he makes such crappy games. At some point you have to say, what is this trash? The best thing about biplanes, this is not even, here we go. The best thing about biplanes was the art. I even tried to order a t-shirt from these people who scam me for my money, and I never got a t-shirt. That's the one thing that hurts. It's not even the console. It's not even the games. It's my t-shirt looked pretty cool. I'll have to have one printed out someday in memoriam. But guys, what a great success story this is, right? And this should encourage other creators out there, and Retro Bro, when it comes to these projects, he's very open. He'll talk to you. He'll tell you, what he knows. These projects are really about the talent of the people involved in them. And I want to continue talking about these projects, that will lead to more success for these creators, because these are the type of games that I'm looking to buy. I'm looking to buy, and some people say, well, how come, you don't get this or you don't get that? I'd rather give it to an independent creator who I know is going to make more games that I like in my genres to some, some corporation or somebody that I don't know that they're going to make another game and whose quality I'm not really sure about, right? This is our bag moving forward, When it comes to retro gaming, it's going to be the independent channels that are really going to support us. Not the fly-by-nights, right? Not these people that want you to invest into their company and do investments. Just a regular pre-order, with people that you trust. And the pre-order money, like I told you before, people can use it before. It's a interest-free loan, but there's people you can trust and people you can't trust, right? And unfortunately for John Alvarado, he's lost the trust of the public. People that stood by him through thick and thin, through all the crap, nobody's willing to, because the game was so crap. At the end of the day, guys, it's about the games. It's about the games. Is the game good? Can people play it? Is it an experience? You don't have that. You don't have that with these games, but you sure do now in the independent communities. And this is what I'm talking about when I talk to other homebrewers, maybe of Intellivision, maybe of Atari. You can step up your game. Maybe not to this point. Maybe your games cost less to make. Okay, well, maybe you only raise $10,000. That should be more than enough to produce the kind of games that the Atari uses. Just come up with a new concept. More than enough game for this is comparable to a 7800 game. With the success that Atari has had, I can't wait for somebody to do a 7800 project. I would love it. I would definitely support it. Right, independent creation. In this time, that'll work with Atari's products that I can put on on the go. If they were to sell a cartridge that I can put on the 7800, my yellow console, and then I can also put it on my Steam Deck. I get a Steam code with my purchase, whatever. I do the same thing. I would do the same thing, but it's the oddest thing. But it really goes to show you how hard work and dedication. A man that just, what is it now? I don't think Retro Bro's been programming more than 4 years. And he's kicking the snot out of John Alvarado. What a crappy job this man has done. And I've always said he's one of the biggest reasons, right? He couldn't cut the mustard, and he still doesn't. How did this guy get hired? Has he shown you? You guys tell me. What has he done? On his own, right? He can't even do this. He's supposed to be some sort of legend or something. And look, a guy just learned how to do this, but he works harder. He's dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to his customers, and he succeeds. And again, guys, this is just me as a customer. Do I talk to Retro Bro? Yeah, of course I do. But I don't talk to him, about business. He's never asked me for marketing advice or business analysis. Never. We just talk about games. He can tell you that himself. Right? I've never pre-ordered something from him. No, nothing behind the scenes. I just like you. I order my products and I get them. No discount. I want to pay full price for somebody that works hard. Just like I trusted, Intellivision and Tommy back in the days. I don't mind paying good money for good work. But you shouldn't pay good money for trash like John Alvarado produces with his friends over there at Happy Hellhole Games, whatever the hell that's called. All these shell companies, they put it over here. Now we're going to put it over there. How many companies are they going to open? I don't know. I have no idea. Have the tax issues been resolved yet? Who knows? Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine, but what I can tell you is that never has John Alvarado had this kind of success. There's 3 days left on this campaign, guys. If you guys want to go check out the game, as I said before, I'll put a link down below. There's demos that you can play to see if it's to your liking. It's my kind of game. I explained the game to you already. It's an itch.io where you can get it. And there's plenty of videos out there, mine and other people's, and it's a project that I'm going to back because it's my kind of game, and I trust the person who I'm giving the money to, and that's very hard to say these days with people like Juanito out there doing the kind of things that he does, producing crappy ass games that are 5 years late. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right, humans. I will catch you on the next one. Congratulations to the Retro Bro and another successful project, and hopefully we'll have our products here soon. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.